Hey everyone, if you're looking to step up your 3D printing game without breaking the bank, the Creality K2 Pro Combo might be exactly what you need. I know how frustrating it can be when you're trying to print something cool and your machine just can't keep up. That's why I put this bundle through its paces, and I'm excited to share whether it lives up to the hype. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the K2 Pro Combo comes with everything you need to start printing right away. You get the printer itself plus a 74-piece toolkit that includes everything from spatulas to cleaning brushes. No more scrambling to find the right tool when you're in the middle of a project. I've been using this setup for a few weeks now, and it's made the whole process so much smoother. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned maker, having all those tools at your fingertips is a game changer. It's amazing how much of a difference it makes to have the right tools for the job. I used to spend so much time searching for the right scraper or pliers, but now I can just focus on printing. One of the standout features of the K2 Pro is the smarter multicolor printing. The K2 Pro uses something called CFS, which stands for Creality Filament System. It lets you switch between colors seamlessly without stopping the print. I tried it out with a simple model, and it worked like a charm. The transitions were clean, and I didn't have to deal with any messy color mixing. If you're into printing models with multiple colors, this feature alone is worth the upgrade. I've printed a few models with multiple colors, and the results are always impressive. It's so much fun to see your designs come to life in full color. Now, let's talk about speed. The K2 Pro boasts a 600 mm per second print speed, which is pretty impressive for a printer at this price point. I ran a few test prints, and while it's not quite as fast as some high-end industrial machines, it's definitely quicker than most consumer models. The prints came out looking great, with no visible layer lines or defects. Just keep in mind that faster speeds might require some fine-tuning of your settings to get the best results. I've found that adjusting the print speed and layer height can make a big difference in the quality of the print. It's worth taking the time to experiment and find the perfect settings for your project. Another cool feature is the active chamber heating. This printer maintains a consistent temperature inside the build area, which helps with print stability. I noticed that my prints had fewer warping issues compared to my older machine. It's especially handy if you're printing with materials like ABS or PETG, which tend to warp more easily. The active heating keeps everything stable, so you can focus on your design instead of babysitting your printer. I've also noticed that the heated chamber helps with bed adhesion, which is a common issue with 3D printing. The prints just seem to stick better to the bed, which reduces the risk of warping or delamination. The build volume is another big plus. At 300 by 300 by 300 mm, you've got plenty of space to work with. I printed a few larger models, and the extra room made it easier to fit multiple parts in a single print. It's perfect for those times when you need to print something big but don't want to split it into smaller sections. I've also found that the larger build volume is handy for printing multiple small parts at once. It's so much faster to print a batch of parts in one go, rather than printing them individually. I also appreciated the professional versatility of this printer. It's not just for hobbyists, it can handle more advanced projects too. I tried printing some functional parts for a small robot I'm building, and the results were spot on. The precision was excellent, and the parts fit together perfectly. Whether you're into cosplay, prototyping, or just tinkering, this printer can handle it all. I've also experimented with printing custom phone cases and jewelry, and the results are always impressive. The K2 Pro is a great tool for anyone who wants to turn their ideas into reality. Of course, no printer is perfect, and the K2 Pro has a few quirks. The setup process can be a bit tricky if you're new to 3D printing. I had to watch a few tutorials to get everything calibrated correctly. Also, the noise level is a bit higher than some other models, so if you're printing late at night, you might want to keep that in mind. However, these are minor issues, and overall, I'm really impressed with the performance of the K2 Pro. In addition to the printer itself, the included toolkit is a huge bonus. It's got everything you need to get started, from basic tools like pliers and screwdrivers to more specialized tools like spatulas and cleaning brushes. So, if you're ready to take your 3D printing to the next level, Check out the Creality K2 Pro Combo. The link is below, and it's a great way to get started without spending a fortune. Happy printing!